night tonight. Second round. Now things get interesting.
They got nothing on y'all. They got nothing on
Hey fans, you know when you
The Western Conference semi.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Zach LaVine out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Valanciunas in at the center spot. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Prince is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3. And they pick up.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Outside Murray. Pass to LaVine. And here is DeRozan. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's MP. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Outside Murray. DeRozan with the ball. Again, the miss by DeRozan.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Count that bucket.
So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game, and I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. San Antonio with the ball. The Kings getting their last shot to go. MP, that one's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Levine passes to Murray. Now DeRozan. Lets it go from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Here's Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
It's stolen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
The Kings have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the bucket is good. Prince has got 10 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so it's Fultz who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 13. Murray finds some space. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Count that one.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. From deep, MP. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 15. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Castle for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Prince has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. Will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lyles comes in for Murray. Monk, he's checked. In for DeRozan, and Ellis is subbed in for Fultz. Kings trail by 18. Pass to Ellis. Back to Monk. Here's Ellis. Levine with it. To halt the run. Ellis's shot is off. Prince, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Again, the Spurs score.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Levine. And another miss by Sacramento. San Antonio leading by 20. Pass to Fox. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
MP finds Fox. Puts up a three. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Fox. Prince has got 13.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's MP making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with MP. Johnson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bassey in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He picked up 66 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
DeRozan passes to Monk. Here's Lyles from the arc. And he buries his first look.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Fox. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Lyles.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
13 feet out. Yep, count it. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
I love how decisive DeRozan was on that play. He knew he was going to put that shot up well before he caught the ball.
And the basket by MP.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Inside, puts it up. Ellis. And it's MP with a rebound. San Antonio's gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Here's Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Prince, the pass to Bassey. Count it.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Monk. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, Monk dangerous from downtown. He gets him up with some volume.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Bassi. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Murray comes in for Lyles. Levine, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Markelle Fultz in for Ellis. Levine can't hit. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Castle for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Castle's got 6.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. They get it again. Fultz can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Castle for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Castle's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that. So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Levine finds Fultz. Back to Levine. Now DeRozan. Shot to stop the run. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The shake. Fultz can't get it to go. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Prince. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs score.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Vassell. And DeRozan gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so the San Antonio Spurs showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan?
Taking a look at the Spurs. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to score over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing! Man, just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Outside for Wembanyama. Back to MP. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan up top. He's guarded by Vassell. There's Fultz with a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Fultz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is something DeRozan has really improved upon. A solid playmaker who looks to involve his teammates.
Castle for 3. Drills it from deep. Castle's got 12.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Fultz passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Levine. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds now. Prince, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Prince. Wembanyama with it. Prince finds Wembanyama. MP outside. Castle for three. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fultz against MP. Tries again. Fultz can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. You gotta respect that hustle.
Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 24.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And Castle with the basket on the assist by MP. Castle's got 8 points in the quarter.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
To the middle. Here's Fultz. An easy 2 on the layup.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Devin Vassell on top. MP is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Pass to Bassi. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Levine passes to Fultz. Over MP. Fultz can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP finds Fox. Now Johnson. There's the triple. And again, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Fultz cashes in the 12-footer. Fultz has got 9 points now in the second half.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Fox, the pass to MP. Pulls up. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Monk. From deep three-point land. Prince grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Another possession, another assist.
This is the best someone can run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. Here's Monk, stolen by MP. Pass to Johnson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bassi. And again, another assist.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And wow, the feed is astounding. We've seen this coming almost from the opening tip.
And MP with a gem of a game here in the postseason. I mean, he knows how much this game means, and he's absolutely carved up the defense with his passing.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one misses.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is that
look for San Antonio. Bassi, he's checked in for Hardaway, and MP subbed in for Fox. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Levine. There's Fultz with a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now MP. We've got Keldon Johnson. MP is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And that one drops.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
This is the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Allie LaForce.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
with guys that simultaneously.
Arriving now in my team to boost team's performance.
NBA Pink
did last time.
Here we go. If you like attention fans, we consider your kids to be part of our Spurs family. That's why at our next home game, we'll be giving out Spurs-themed dog tags to every fan in attendance. Hey fans, you know where you can get a bobblehead of the Coyote at our next giveaway night. Every fan who comes to the game gets one of their own, so don't miss out. And folks, be sure to come out to the game for a water bottle giveaway. All fans attending will receive a Spurs logo water bottle.
If you still want to be a part of the upcoming game, please visit us online at the ticket are available.
We want your time after winning to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time.
On tap tonight, and the injury story when you're missing 2 players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
For the NBA postseason, not for the meek of heart. A few injuries on their end, complicating things a bit, but they're looking to hang in there.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post-pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Here's Castle, MP outside. On the wing, MP launches a 3, hits the three-point bomb.
MP is a
Diamond Coach Cards are here, and you can pick one from an option pack after completing a WNBA-inspired challenge group.
Then stay tuned to NBA 2K My Team on social.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is.
Diamond Coach cards are here.
I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop it, pocket popping every time I push a pen? But I do not push a pen, the pen and the pen.
Now here's Sabonis. On the court for Sacramento. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at the 1.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for LaVine. He's a very skilled guy in that area.
MP, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Ellis. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Prince, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's LaVine for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Prince. Pass to Sohan. The 3 sinks the tray.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
And now we'll go to Ali LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
As always, Ali, we thank you. LaVine, that one's good.
Quick trigger there. LaVine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
MP outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to LaVine. The 3 from DeRozan. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 10.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Malik Monk's checked in for Sacramento. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. DeRozan outside. There's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to MP. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. MP's got 12.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Monk passes to LaVine. To stop the run. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fox. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
LaVine, that one's good.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And so Prince will bring it up for San Antonio. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
And so here's Sacramento. The Spurs making their last shot. DeRozan outside. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. LaRavia comes in for DeRozan. Here's LaRavia. Here's Monk. Outside for Levine. Goes back up. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, wasted no time on that one. 15 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Monk. The three is up. Here's Lyles. Outside Levine. From downtown, he drops it from range. Levine's got 10.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front. They lead by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Devin Vassell out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Prince. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 26 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
On the wing, Vassell. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. MP, the pass to Sohan. The teardrop, good, and the assist goes to MP. Prince has got his 5th assist in this one.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Count that one. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Monk for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Fox on the assist by MP. Fox has got 7 points.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Sacramento calls timeout. Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Bassey comes in for Sohan. And Castle subbed in for Fox. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for LaRabia. And Ellis is subbed in for Carter. No problems knocking that one down. 12 points for him.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Pass to Bassey. Out left to the wing. MP outside. Here's Wembanyama. Over DeRozan. And there are the Spurs with a another bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. DeRozan outside. Puts up a three. Ellis' shot is off. And it's a Spurs ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Fades back. It's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Prince. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be King's ball. And so it's San Antonio out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all.
That's it for us. Thanks for.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Taking a look at Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point guard. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 22.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Ellis, covered by MP. Now DeRozan, no points so far. Shot is up.
Great defense by Wembanyama. Not only does he have the length, he has really good instincts.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Lets the three fly, and again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Ellis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bassi. Back to MP. From deep. Vassell left side. Here's Bassi. He's guarded by Sabonis. The shot's good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Ellis. After the basket by San Antonio. Bassi pulls it in.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Pass to Fox. It's Prince on the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And the Kings call time here. And San Antonio making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Murray. Back to DeRozan. The three is up. And it's MP with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Count it.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 11 points.
A 6'3" point guard. Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
And another miss by Sacramento.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated.
Ball here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's DeRozan. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
We've got Keldon Johnson. Chris Paul out there with Prince. And it's Mamukelashvili in at power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Shot clock at 5. MP shot is good.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The kick out to Paul. This one for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Levine gets the bucket.
And Zach LaVine, never bashful, answers right back.
Here's MP. And it's in there. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now. They're just going out there and executing their game plan.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Hardaway's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Pass to Bassey. Now MP. Bassey, pass to Mamukelashvili. MP with it, out to the right wing. Lets it fly. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Sabonis with it. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
MP outside, fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. Prince has got 43 points. Here's DeRozan, and so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Terrific win. Still anyone series. You let these guys like the beam, and you're going to have to stand there and watch it.
We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than picking up your favorite classic and the Kings dancing. Don't miss a minute of this exciting Kings season. Visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets and special promotional schedules. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Lansing bobblehead. Our next souvenir night is quickly approaching. Rally Towel Day. Come on out to the game and leave with your very own Sacramento Kings towel. Slamson's got a couple right now. Looking great, buddy. It's not a match, Slamson. Come on.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Prince. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. DeRozan scanning the floor. Fires for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Wembanyama passes to MP. Out to the wing. On the wing, MP. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. MP's got 5.
And this kid is confident. MP just coming right back with his own 3.
Vassell against DeRozan. The layup off target.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Sohan with the ball. He's covered by Murray. Wembanyama, a screen on DeRozan. And the basket by Vassell.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
For three, Levine. Vassell grabs the board.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's DeRozan. Back to Levine to halt the run. That one, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He ended up with 43 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Hamu Pelishvili is checked in. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Hardaway's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in for Castle. Hardaway with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Tim Hardaway Jr. go to the line here. Gets on Jonas Valanciunas. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it's really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The Kings trail by 13. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Levine's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Three-pointer, Fox. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Poked loose. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now Prince, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Fox. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The Kings shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in a game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Carter with it. Monk with a screen on MP. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
You've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Wembanyama. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Monk outside. Fultz against MP. The kick out to Sabonis. Wembanyama with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
MP outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Bucket is good. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And you got to get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
And Prince with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Plays it up and banks it in. Prince has got 14 points.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Fultz the pass to Sabonis. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by Vassell.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a... And so it's San Antonio with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining the...
You have certain players that live and die by the 3. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue?
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
On the floor for San Antonio, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Prince out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Levine up top, defended by Soham. To the middle. Double team Sabonis. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Sabonis. Murray finds Ellis.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Back to MP. The 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here's Ellis for 3. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And so Ellis will bring it up for Sacramento. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to DeRozan. 3-pointer. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Chalk up 2 there.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Bean passes to Ellis. Here's Murray. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great touch on the 16-footer. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
A nice shot by MP.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
20 feet out. Levine's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Levine finds Ellis. Sacramento moving it around. DeRozan, a good look. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the dunk by Sohan.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Castle. And here's MP for 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it. Look now for San Antonio. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Prince in for Fox.
6 crew dance team.
On the wing, Monk. Pass to Levine. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Got a hand on it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
We've got Ellis. Levine is out there with Lyons. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Monk in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
Johnson finds Prince. Knocks down the 3-ball. Prince has got 22.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Paul kicks to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Malik Monk. And that one's good, Ellis.
Excellent dime from Sabonis. His court awareness is really impressive.
Prince with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Prince, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Paul kicks to Johnson. Murray against MP. Bassey, and good that time. Bassey's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Bean passes to DeRozan. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Levine's shot is off.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this series is has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Prince.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 31.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Shoots the three, traps in the tray.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-0, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well,
this is what's gonna happen. Good win. Let's keep it going. Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Game 4 of the West.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Prince is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Pass to Levine. Sabonis outside. On the wing to Rosen. Here's Ellis. Jacks up a 3. Sohan with a rebound. And here's MP. Here's the 3. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Double team on DeRozan. Pulls it from the corner, and there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by DeRozan.
Not exactly what... Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Prince, the pass to Vassell. Now here's MP, guarded closely. Takes a three. Zach LaVine clears it away. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. It's a three-point game. Ellis's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, MP, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. He shoots. Rebound by San Antonio. And they've been looking very strong here in the postseason. Going undefeated now, 7 games in a row. Had a nice rest after round 1 and a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball, both sides of the ball. But as we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far.
Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. Spurs on D. And another miss by Sacramento. MP looking around. And that one drops. Prince has got 8 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. MP against Monk. It's stolen by MP.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He came away with 34 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
You can see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Three-pointer, Fox. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 6.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here they come. Here's Sohan. Sabonis with some nice D.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Prince sinks that one from the post. Prince has got 12 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Monk finds DeRozan. The 3. And it's Malik Monk with the three.
Confident stroke from Monk outside the arc.
San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Prince. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Monk, he's open. Again, the Kings score.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to MP. Now here's Wembanyama. From deep, MP. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
DeRozan against Vassell. And it's DeRozan missing. Fox outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Prince has got his 4th assist with that last one. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Spurs up 19. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. MP is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Johnson, and it's MyCareer in a power forward. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Monk. Money from the wing. Monk's got 7.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
To the paint. Hardaway up top. Pass to Prince. Here's Bassi. Valanciunas covering. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Kings trail by 20. Inside. Here's Lyles. It's hauled in by MyCareer. San Antonio's gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. Bassi pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 22. From deep, MP. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And the Kings call time here. MP really making a difference here.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Ellis is subbed in for LaRavia. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Knocks it loose. Ellis passes to Levine. Sinks it from distance. Levine's got 5.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Johnson with a bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
The Kings have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. Pass to Ellis. There's the triple. The rebound by MP. The Spurs have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Here's Bassie. Here's Prince. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Ellis passes to DeRozan. Counted from distance. DeRozan's got his second bucket on the night.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Johnson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Prince has got assist number 8 here already in the game. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Monk passes to DeRozan. Three-pointer, no good. San Antonio has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Castle. 1:33 left to play in the first half. MP shot is good.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Outside Monk. Here's Sabonis. Bassie pulls it in. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Prince. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Levine surveys the D. DeRozan outside. Pass to Sabonis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how.
So it's MP making things happen for San Antonio. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units.
Taking a look at the situation for the... That does it for half.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Well, Sacramento is shooting 40% from the field in this one. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Count that bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan outside. On the wing, LaVine. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 5. Ellis passes to DeRozan. Baseline try.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
The three from Prince. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Here's Vassell. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Ellis, covered by MP. Here's Levine for three. And another miss by Sacramento.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
The three from Prince gets the 3-ball to go. Prince has got 36 points.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
DeRozan passes to Ellis to end the run on the take. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Vassell's shot is good.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
From deep, MP. Ellis with a rebound. The Kings have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. DeRozan for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Pass to Ellis, outside Murray. There's a screen, 6 to shoot from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Down low, here's Ellis. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Fires the 3. Ellis's shot is off.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Ellis. And here's Sabonis. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And Sacramento with some changes. Valanciunas. Teams will make substitutions. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Murray passes to Levine.
2 minutes remaining.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Pass to Levine. On the wing, Murray. Here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Drains the triple.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Keldon Johnson. MP is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. DeRozan down low, covered by Johnson. There's the block, and they'll get another chance. DeRozan outside. It's good, and the assist goes to Murray.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Hardaway's checked in for San Antonio. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
And here is DeRozan. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Shoots it from the high post. Bassey pulls it in.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
From deep, MP knocks it down from distance. Prince has got 42 in the game.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Drills it from deep.
That's a strong response from Levine. You got to D him up from there.
Prince from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Outside Murray. Here's Ellis. And so the San Antonio Spurs win the series and will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Diamond coach cards are here, and you can pick one